everybody, my name is Kiwi and welcome to a little quiz. It's the totally ADD, do I have ADHD quiz. Ever wonder, do I have ADHD or ADD? We've designed an online ADHD test to help you with this question. Ready to start this quick and easy ADHD quiz now? Start quiz. We'll read these first. What is ADHD? Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder, ADHD, or Attention Deficit Disorder. So it's just without the hyperactivity. Include the following symptoms: memory, distractions, focus, restlessness, forgetfulness, follow-through, and organizing. There's more information below, or you can begin the quiz now. I'm going to start the quiz. Question 1. I have poor attention to detail. I often make small mistakes. I skim read, rush things, I mess up dates, get details wrong, or make simple errors because I'm not paying attention. Yes, but I'm really good with dates. I am extremely good with dates. I do make small mistakes, like editing mistakes all the time. I do skim read. I rush things all the time. My editing is almost always super duper rushed. I make the video and I'm like, done. And then I do get details wrong a lot because I skim read. And yeah, the only thing I really do get in instruction is when I don't really pay attention. I pay attention when someone's talking to me, but not like giving me instructions, unless they're like, I don't know. I'll listen to people talk about their like problems and their feelings, but you know. Anyway, question 2. I am easily distracted. I struggle to finish long, complex tasks, even leisure activities. I may do something else. Or I end up doing several things at once. Answer yes if any of these apply to you. Yes, I tend to all the time get in these little bursts of energy where I want to like completely rearrange my room, but then I also want to work on my channel, but then I also want to draw and practice Japanese and do schoolwork that I haven't done. And yeah, and then none of it ends up getting done. It takes me forever to focus on like projects for school, and it takes me a while. Okay, I love swimming. All right, I love swimming, but it takes me forever to get to that. It takes me forever to get dressed in the morning because I'm like, but I'm gonna do these other things first. I'm just gonna walk around my room naked while I clean up a little bit, you know? Anyway, y'all didn't need to know that, but now you do. I am a poor listener. No. I often tune out during long conversations. I may appear to be listening, but my mind wanders and I miss what's being said. Sometimes I even lose track of what I'm saying or go off on tangents. I do go off on tangents, though. I just talk and talk and talk. Whatever. Okay. 4. I don't follow instructions well. I prefer to jump right in rather than read the instructions, guides, or recipes. I struggle to stick to routines, schedules, plans. I know what to do, I just don't seem to do it. Answer yes if any of these apply to you. Yes, all of them do. I feel disorganized. I have trouble organizing my work or home life. My to-do list feels overwhelming. I often procrastinate, unsure where to start or what I need. Yes, I actually have a list of what to re-record. And it's only 1, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's only 17, 18, 19 actually. 19 like videos to really record, and that is a long list, but it feels overwhelming because it's so many different games. Although 7, 8, 9 of them are the same thing, or like in the general, or like you know serious little things. But I avoid tasks that need sustained mental effort. I struggle with jobs that demand focus for a long time. I dislike routine, repetitive tasks. I hate paperwork, but when I'm interested, I'm super focused. Yeah, like with Japanese, I'm so good at Japanese, but Spanish at school, I'm not very good at it. I want to learn Spanish, but I don't want to. It's not interesting at school because I don't understand what the heck he's saying. My teacher, I mean. I often lose things. I often misplace my phone, keys, or remote. I just had it a minute ago. I lose important paperwork. My home or workspace is cluttered, piles everywhere, so I can find things, otherwise I'll forget them. Sound familiar? No. I'm very organized, actually. I am easily distracted. Part 2, I guess. I'm easily distracted by conversations, noises, or activity around me. I'm often lost in thought, one idea after another, imagining ideas or situations. I'm smart, but a bit absent-minded. I'm a daydreamer. Oh, definitely, definitely. It's how I remember things, because I associate things with things I was hearing. So, say I was listening to my teacher ramble on about, like, an important assignment, and I'm just sitting here doodling on the rubric. And then the next day, I've forgotten all about the instructions and everything. I don't know what to do. But then I look at the rubric and I see my doodles, and then bam, I remember, because I had those doodles there to remind me what it was. Also, look at that little rabbit. Anyway, I am forgetful. There, now there's no ads. I'm forgetful. I often lose track of what I was supposed to be doing. I'm bad with dates, names, or appointments, or forget to bring something I need. I've brought things, then realized I already own one. Oh, I've bought things, not brought things. Do any of these ring bells? I am only bad with this one. Because, I'm with this too. I do lose track of, I'll walk into a room and be like, wait, what? But that's an everybody thing, I believe. But I'll also, be listening to a teacher's instructions again, and I'm like, yeah, I got this, and then I look at the paper and I'm like, what did she say? It went in one ear and out the other. But I think that's also a normal, everyday human thing. But I'm really good with dates, names, appointments. Yeah. I've never bought anything that I've already owned because I don't have money, so. Physically restless, fidgety. I fidget, tap my foot, doodle, or shift my seat to help focus. Or shift in my seat to help focus. I often feel restless during long meetings, classes, or church. I don't go to church. Or meetings, actually. I don't go to meetings or church. I guess I used to because of online class, but now I don't. It's like I have a dynamo inside me. Answer yes if any of these sound familiar. Yes. I always am tapping, fidgeting, snapping, clapping, any stuff like that. I feel the need to get up and move. I pace when I'm on the phone. I wish I could pace during meetings. I tend to walk quickly. Sitting still and listening quietly is a challenge. Doing nothing is agitating. I don't really mind. It is agitating because I'm like, man, I really should be doing this, but here I am, doing nothing. And sitting still and listening quietly is not that much of a challenge, but sometimes it is. And I do walk quickly, and I do wish I could pace during meetings. But instead, I bounce my knee, both of them sometimes, and then I'll tap and I'll shift back and forth. I'll lean on things, all sorts of stuff. Restless. My mind is always going. Falling asleep is difficult. I'm curious. Always on to the next idea or interest. Seeking novelty. I've had a lot of different jobs and or moved around more than most people. Not all of these may resonate, but pick yes if any of them do. I am curious. I don't know what that means. The quality of being a new, original, or unusual. Oh, so then yeah, I guess that one too. Okay, difficulty enjoying leisure activities quietly. I find it there's no so there. I find it hard to unwind and relax. Small talk is boring. I love trying new things, and then get bored, and change them up a bit to make some fun. None of those words were in there. I often rush things, even if it isn't urgent. Been there, done that, next. No. Always on the go. Driven. It often seems like I'm always on the go, driven by a motor, until I crash. I get into one hobby after another. When something interests me, I'm totally immersed, enthused, wanting to know everything for a while. I'm more of a sprinter than a marathoner. Yes and no, because in 5th through maybe 8th grade, I drew all the time. I would draw all the time. And then around 9th grade, I started singing more. And then this year, which I'm 11th grade now, is more Japanese and YouTube, but it's also everything. 10th grade, I focused mainly on YouTube, especially towards the end of the year. Talkative. I always have lots to say. I tell great stories, but rarely learn anything about anyone else. If someone else tries to speak, I may get louder because I feel pressure to get it all out. None of these may resonate with you, but answer yes if any of them do. I often shut up if somebody else is trying to speak, just so I can, sometimes I'll, like, I'll hurry it up because I'm almost done. So, I'll say I'm talking about, like, potatoes. I'm like, wow, potatoes are so great. And then I see somebody open their mouth and I'm like, potatoes are so great. And, yeah. And I'll just cut myself off for them. I don't know why I do that, but yeah, I do it. Okay, blurting out. I am full of ideas. My mind races and I have to get it out. I may seem rude, dominating, always adding my 2 cents, but I love to contribute my ideas, and I have lots of them. I often say yes to new things, and then end up overwhelmed with commitments. None of these may resonate, but pick yes if any of them do. I often say yes to new things, but no. I always I'm full of ideas, and my mind races, but I don't blurt them out. I just keep it to myself. I say it in my head unless I'm talking to friends. Like in class, I wouldn't blurt it out. Waiting my turn is frustrating. I hate long lineups in stores, drive-through windows, or the ATM. Slow traffic is frustrating. I hate waiting for other people. Small talk is boring. Yeah, small talk is boring. I get impatient. Just give me the highlights. No, I'm actually very patient, surprisingly enough. Last question, OMG. Interrupting and intruding on others. I tend to interrupt people or feel the need to add my 2 cents. I'll answer questions before the person is finished. I can be talkative and tend to dominate conversations because I'm enthused and interested. No, I'll let whoever else take it because I don't like it. 13 out of 18. 5 on combined. You will be directed to your results in 5 seconds. Click here if you don't like to wait. Okay. You ADHD combined type. Your ADHD score is 13 out of 18. Your score suggests inattention is a problem for you. While most people struggle with some of these symptoms, that doesn't mean they have ADHD. They could be stressed by major life events or any number of medical issues. But your score suggests a full assessment by a specialist who understands ADHD might be in order. About 4 to 5% of adults have ADHD. They struggle with focus, distraction, and attention. These struggles are ongoing, undermining their best intentions in many areas of life. Sorry, I got a Coke here. The combined subtype of ADHD. Your answer suggests you may have the combined subtype of ADHD. Those of us with this type of ADHD struggle with attention and distractibility. We may be forgetful, sensitive, distracted, or overwhelmed by hectic situations. As well, like a majority of people who have ADHD, we also struggle with hyperactivity and impulsivity. We may feel restless, talkative, impatient, and have strong emotions, but also driven, curious, creative, with lots on the go. Together, problems with attention, restlessness, and impulsivity make up the combined subtype of ADHD. Some people struggle with attention but not hyperactivity or impulsivity. They may be quieter, daydreamers, or often lost in thought. That's known as the predominantly inattentive subtype. I think I have this one. Or I just could be an introvert, I don't know, man. ADHD or ADD is a spectrum disorder, so there's a range of symptoms and severity. Some symptoms may be a constant challenge for you, others rarely. Well, cool. That's nice. That's nice, I think. What is this? ADD and loving it? Digital down? That's $15. I mean, it was $19, but that's $15. You're a buff. Anyway, well, now we're back at the beginning. That is all for this video. If you liked it, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and, I will see you in the next one. But, before you go, make sure you hit that like button, just saying, and hit the subscribe, just saying, and also, go and take this quiz. It will be in the description of this video. You go and take the quiz. You hit it, you do that, and then what you need to do is you need to comment your subtype, or type, or, your score, so that we compare. We'd be all like, oh, hey, we twinsies, so hey, like, you got more, you less, it'll be a fun little bonding kind of thing, you know what I mean? You get me? Yeah? I'll go now.
Everything changes.